1, 2, 3, 4.
My project, The Art of Drinking, was inspired from the negative stereotypes often involved with artists. A lot of people associate creative careers with alcoholism and drug use. A lot of people who view my sketchbook joke about whether or not I sample the bottles that I draw, because I do a lot of sketches of whiskey and bourbon bottles. I went to the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts with a friend for the project. We briefly went through each exhibit until I stopped at a Rothko. It was a large untitled navy and purple painting done during Mark's late career when he had started to darken his work. At this time, Rothko was suffering from depression and began drinking heavily. I invited a group of friends and artists over for the Art of Drinking experiment. The goal was to draw the same object 7 times while adding a shot between each sketch. We wanted to see how alcohol would affect our artistic ability to draw, our interpretation of that object, and whether or not it became easier or harder to do. Surprisingly, none of our artistic abilities were affected after 6 shots of tequila. We did notice that after 2 or 3 shots that we began drawing a lot faster and more fluid. My friend Taylor was a perfect example of this. She kept adding more objects from the background every time she took another shot and started her next sketch, because the timer felt like it was going by much slower. Our main struggle after shot 5 was motivation. We all still could draw, however we just didn't want to do it anymore. I still got my last drawing in, but I probably spent half of that time being distracted by my surroundings. If we continued this project, I would imagine that our ability to draw straight lines, to interpret the object clearly, and to finish the still life would decrease drastically after shot 7 or 8.